I'm sure by the title, you guys know why we're here today. Your girl got monetized. Yes, your girl got monetized. I've been monetized, I would say, for about a week now. I didn't really post a video or anything about it because I was trying to figure out how everything worked. Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, I've said it in so many other videos, like, YouTube is no joke. It's very hard. I mean, the editing, the filming, the uploading, it is very hard. But once you're eligible to get monetized, YouTube isn't like, oh, you're eligible to get monetized, here's your money. No, like in a lot of things in life, you have to now go claim your money. So you could be this big YouTuber, and if you don't let YouTube know, like, hey, I'm ready to claim my money and here are my taxes and here are my stuff, YouTube's not going to just be like, wow, you made it, here's your money, because obviously they probably don't want to pay you. So I had to go through a lot of steps. I had no idea what I was doing. I do plan on doing like a series and explain to you guys step by step how to get monetized, step by step how to do certain things, because I remember when I would search up a lot of my questions, even at the beginning when I first started YouTube, a lot of the tips that some of these YouTubers were giving were not accurate. I think they were just kind of like giving the bigger picture or just moving around the bush. I don't think it was like genuine advice, things that would actually help you grow your channel. A lot of them were giving tips, and I tried a lot of these tips. Like, I was like a brand new YouTuber, and I quickly figured out this doesn't work, this is what works. But there's a reason why a lot of them weren't telling you the real things that worked, because they probably don't, you know, some people just don't want to see other people do better than them. And like, I get that mindset, but it's not the correct mindset in my opinion. So I do plan on doing a series to like help other YouTubers and stuff. If you're a new YouTuber, welcome to my channel, welcome to YouTube. If you guys could please subscribe, comment down below your YouTube channel so I can subscribe to you, and we can just grow over here like as a squad, as a family, whatever you guys want to call it. In this video, honestly, I just want to give you guys like my genuine thanks. Like, thank you to people who were like believing in me, because I didn't believe in myself. I will cover another video like how much I made. I will cover another video on how to get monetized, but in this video is more so like thank you. And like I said, I waited a while to say that I got monetized. I waited a few days, and then I waited about a week to come here on the camera and tell you guys that I was fully monetized. I know you have to reach $100 in order to cash out your first, I guess, paycheck from YouTube. And I know I haven't reached my $100 threshold, but at the rate I'm going, I'm pretty sure I'll reach it. I'm not pretty sure. At the rate I'm going, I know I'm going to reach it. I'm going to speak it into existence. You know, you got to manifest what you want in life. So I'm going to start doing that, because for a long time, I was not doing that. I was like, what are the chances of me getting paid? What are the chances of me doing good? What are the chances? Like, it was always, what are the chances of? And that came because I didn't believe in myself. So I made an executive decision a few weeks ago where I was like, I'm done. Like, I've been doing this YouTube stuff, and this is what I love to do, and I don't care if I get paid, and I don't care. And I was just like, I'm gonna manifest what I want, because one day it's bound to happen. And it was crazy, because the next day it's like, congratulations, you're monetized. And I was like, what? And it was just so crazy to me, because YouTube to me has never ever been about the money. When I first started YouTube, I was at a very bad place in my life, emotionally, physically, everything. Nothing about me was how I used to be when I was a little younger. I mean, I had gained so much weight. I was so depressed, anxiety on 1,000. I didn't want to seek help, which is like the worst thing you can possibly do, because if you know you're in a bad position but you don't go get help, it doesn't better your situation. So I was at a very, very dark place, and it was like one of my dreams since I was little to do a YouTube channel, but I always thought I was not pretty enough. That was my thing. Because in 9th grade, I recorded my first video ever, my first YouTube video ever. And my friend who does videos actually recorded it for me. Like, she told me where to sit, how to sit, because she did like professional photography, and like I had the most beautiful background. It was like a sunset, and it was wonderful. And I did my first YouTube video, and everyone was like, post it, post it, post it. But I did not feel pretty enough, which is crazy, because my 9th and 10th grade year, I mean, I'm beautiful right now, but I was so beautiful back then as well. And I don't know, I just didn't post it. I deleted the video. Fast forward to 12th grade year, didn't do anything. Fast forward to my first year of college, didn't do anything. Second year of college, lowest point of my life. I was like, you know what? If I'm at the very rock bottom, the only place to go from here is the top. So I was like, I might as well try doing this YouTube. So I was like, I have nothing going for myself. Like, that was my mindset. Even though I feel like I did, because I still had a job. I was still waking up every morning. There was things for me to be grateful for. But in my mindset, it was like, you know, I have nothing going for myself. So I started my YouTube channel. And I don't know why. I'm just thinking that I'm going to post one video and blow up, and that was not the case. When I first put out my first video, I had the mindset that within 3-4 days, I was just going to blow up, because you see other YouTubers have that happen to them, and you just categorize yourself thinking that if they did it, you can do it, and stuff does not happen overnight. There's some people who can put out one video and have it blow up, and then all their other videos are getting not even half of the views, because people aren't intrigued so much into the channel rather than they were for that specific video. But to me, it was just like, just so cool if I could just be like, oh. But to me, it was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool if I could just be able to be like, yeah, one of my videos is super good, or stuff like that. So I remember by my third video, I was like sitting on my couch crying, because I was like, none of my videos are blowing up. None of my videos are doing good. I'm nothing on YouTube. And even the people who are closest to you are going to try to knock you down from that dream, like, you know, well, maybe YouTube's not for you, stuff like that. When in reality, things just take time. Now, I remember my brother always, like, it's not like he was negative about the situation. He was always with that mindset, like, well, you never know. You just got to keep at it. And even though I wish to this day that the closest people around me, I think my brother was one of the most supportive people, but even though I wish that some of the people around me would have been more supportive about the whole, like, situation, the fact that at least, like, my brother would be like, you never know, it gave me some type of hope to hold on to and be like, well, I never know, so let me just keep trying. There were people, like the closest people to me, who I know did not believe, and it was so frustrating, because it was so frustrating because a lot of times I see things for myself, but I don't believe enough to do them. And I would say that I'm a very, like, hardworking person. I would say that I'm a person who just, like, keeps going no matter what gets thrown her way, because I've gotten a lot thrown my way, and, like, I've never folded, I would say, like, in the sense of, like, completely just, like, not coming through, you know? Like, I've always just tried, and I've been pretty successful. So it's just like my mindset. It's me versus me, like me just not believing in myself, me not wanting to try because I think I'm gonna fail, just like a negative mindset. And obviously, usually you need some type of, like, positive, you know, people around you to help you and be like, no, like, you're gonna be something. And a lot of times I didn't have that. My mom is more of, like, an old school person, so it's kind of like videos, like, can people even get paid for videos? Like, what are you gonna do with videos? Like, it was just, it's kind of funny now, but in the moment it was, like, very, like, discouraging. I was like, bro, people make a lot of money on YouTube, and she didn't see the dream. She didn't see the vision, but nevertheless, she still, like, supported it, I guess. Like, when it was time to, you know, be in a video, or I would tell her if I could just film, if she could just, like, keep it down a little bit. She always respected that stuff. I told my cousins one day, like, please subscribe to my channel. And I would ask people to, like, subscribe, because I just wanted to, like, feel like people were, like, interested in watching stuff that I was posting. And even, I mean, even your family will, you know, like, they were like, yeah, we'll subscribe. My subscribers were not growing. I mean, with that being said, it was very hard to find people who would genuinely be in your corner for the right reasons. A lot of times, at least me, it was just kind of like, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. And I didn't really have a lot of that support, which led me to often doubt myself a lot of times too. Like, what am I doing? Am I wasting my time? And if it wasn't for, like, the people who genuinely, like, believed in me, telling me to keep going, like my cousin, well, she's my best friend, I call her my cousin because she's like family. She never let me doubt myself. Like, she just told me to, like, keep going. And there was so many people like her who just, like, tell me to keep going. And, like, it was just, I have no words but to be like, thank you. And for the people who watch me, thank you, because due to you guys subscribing and liking my videos and watching them and stuff, I was able to go a step further in life. And I remember it was more like I just wanted a big amount of subscribers, or, like, a bigger amount of views. I didn't really care about the money, you know? Like, I never cared about the money. Like, when I started YouTube, it wasn't just like I'm doing it to get money. It was because I want to send a message. I want people to watch me. I want to be somebody people can look up to, you know, and like use like stuff I've gone through as an example for other people as a guidance or something. So I knew it was never about the money, but obviously it's kind of like, okay, if I can do what I love and make a little side money off of it, that's great. A lot of the people closest to me were like, you're wasting your time because you can't get money out of it. So it's more like a look at me now type of vibe, because it's like, I didn't care if it was 10 cents or $1, $2, $5, whatever. It's like, I'm making money off of YouTube, number one. Number two, for the people who were like, you'll never make money off of YouTube. It's like, well, here I am making money off of YouTube. I resorted to filming videos as my form of therapy. I would film videos because helping people made me feel good about myself, like helping people get jobs and stuff, because I understood the struggle. It also formed as a way of therapy because, like I said, I was going through a really dark place. So it was normal for me to like go to my room and cry. And instead of crying, I would sit in my room and edit these videos. So it was just like my way of therapy. So more importantly than anything, than the money aspect, than anything, it was like I was doing something that I love to do. I was doing it in a good, like something good. I was doing it without harming anyone, because it wasn't like a drug or a vice or anything. It was literally like recording videos, and it was making me really happy. And that's why they say people who have a passion for something always excel in it, because due to me being so dedicated to this, I was able to now, you know, keep growing, because I genuinely believed in myself with all the stuff that tried to like knock me down. Because the closest people to you, like I said, your cousins, your family, your friends, everyone's cool with you and stuff until you ask them to do a little something. And it's not even like I was asking anyone for money or anything. It was just like, hit a button, and people, they don't want to support, and you don't want to sit there and beg, so you just leave it alone. And then now it's like, oh dang, like, yeah, you know, you're my favorite friend, or you're my favorite niece, or you're really, you peep honestly like who's real by your side when you're put in a position where you need people who are real by you. And this was like my biggest dream, honestly, guys. Like when I remember I would sit in the couch and just cry to my mom and my brother and be like, I'm never gonna make it. And they were like, well, why don't we look at other options? And it was like even hurt more, because it's like, y'all don't even think I can make it. And my brother was always really supportive, but you know, it hurt, because it was like I was doubting myself so much. I didn't believe in myself. So just to see like how far I've come, and like I've been put in so many positions where like I'm like, YouTube's not for me, or I'll go through stuff and I make a video and then I'm like, I can't post that because I don't want ever people to be like, oh, she's crying for views, or she's crying, you know, because social media can be so cruel. So it's like you kind of just like keep to yourself. But honestly, like whether you subscribed when I first started my channel, or you just subscribed, or you gave this video a big thumbs up, or you just watch my stuff and you just think I'm crazy but you still watch it, thank you, because of you I can live the one thing that really, like, every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, like I have a lot of videos to film today, and it keeps me going. And like when you're like at a dark place, you need something to keep you going, because you don't have motivation to do anything. You don't want to come out of bed, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to go to work, you don't want anything. So the fact that it was like I have to get up from bed because I have 10 subscribers waiting for me to upload a video, that's how it felt, you know? So I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean to cry. Let me wipe my tears away with this YouTube check. But that's truthfully, like, I just always on my channel want to be like the realest and rawest version of myself, because I know that there has to be people out there like me. And when you find something that you're passionate for, no amount of money, like if people were like, bro, you're never gonna make money off of YouTube, it does not matter, because it's like I was doing something that motivated me to become a better version of myself. And I feel like in this past year, that's all I've become, is a better version of myself. I'm more secure about myself, more confident. I don't care what people have to say, because I know that at the end of the day, my heart is in the right place. I try to help every single person around me, to the point where sometimes I don't even help myself. Sometimes I don't even sleep, because I make sure that the people around me is okay. So this was just like, this is like, I know to some people it's like, bro, relax, you're at 1,000 subscribers. This is more than I can ask for. This is more than I can ask for. It's not about this paper right here. It's not about me getting a check. It's not about me making money. It's nice and I appreciate it, and I'm here to tell you guys thank you. But I'm not really thanking y'all for, let's say, the money aspect. I'm more thanking you guys for your time and for like caring, and some of y'all's comments make my whole day, my whole week. So that's really what I'm here for. I'm gonna go ahead and like finish the video right here because I don't want to break down and cry more. But if you have a passion of yours, go after it. It doesn't matter what it is, just keep going because it's gonna pay off. Like I said, I don't want to make this video super long, so I'm not gonna get into how much I've made, but it's in the dollars, okay? So we're not talking a few cents, we're talking about the dollars, and I'll open more about that in another video. And it's just super cool. When I first made my like first $2, I was at work taking a test, and I was like, oh my god, like I felt like I could retire type thing because I was like, oh my gosh. And then now obviously I've made a lot more than $2, so it's rewarding, it's blessing. It's a blessing. I wake up every single morning and I'm like, thank you for giving me the opportunity to sit here and talk, you know? And thank you guys for watching me. But even if you didn't, just the fact that you gotta acknowledge yourself, you gotta pat yourself on the back sometimes. You gotta be proud of yourself, because sometimes there aren't people who are very proud of you or people rooting for you until, you know, you're something, and then everyone's like, yeah, you know, we love you. Where was that love when I needed it? So honestly, like, it's a self-reflection, and it's like, wow, like, you've done good, girl. Like, you've done good. Like, you know, so it's amazing, y'all. Thank you guys. Like I said, words can't. I mean, I would write on poster boards and hang them in my mirror about how you can do this. Believe in yourself. Like, there was just no motivation in me. There was no light in me. And YouTube, like, making my videos overall just like really brought that light that I had back in me. So it's only up from here. So if you haven't already, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. I'm gonna be bringing a lot more variety of content. Y'all are gonna be seeing them challenges and pranks and public interviews and all that very soon. I also do a lot of mukbangs. I do a lot of like work videos, advice, everything. I mean, we cover every single thing on this channel, so please stay in tune, and I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for watching, supporting, and loving me. Bye.